Hey, good morning, guys. Dixie is dropping. What we're gonna do, we're gonna just scheme through the majors first and see what's going on in the high time frame swing setup perspective, and then we're gonna look for the intraday setups in the majors, and then at the end we're gonna scheme through the minors and look for the swing tradable opportunities. Okay, so the whole session is divided into three parts. So let's start with the USD. In daily time frame, we're beautifully bouncing from the discounted price level. Okay, great. Okay, in 1 hour we are just creating a new higher high. What we're gonna look for a sweep and then breakout structure. We have a clean sweep at around this level. It's more like a reversal setup and then a breakout structure here. So what I will be waiting for, I'll be waiting for a corrective phase down so that I can look for longs from the OT levels. GBP USD, we're bouncing from the discounted price. The daily bias was bullish. Oh, give me a minute. What was the weekly bias in EUR USD? The weekly bias is bearish. Still, it's possible that we're going to just trade below a little lower and then start moving towards upside. We're currently standing at a flip area. In GBP USD, very much same story. The weekly bias is bearish. In daily time frame, we're bouncing from a discounted price level of this last impulsive move towards upside. And I'm waiting for a deeper correction so that I can start looking for longs. I have my alerts at around this level. So let's see what's going on in gold. In gold, we're just above the equilibrium. This move was decently sharp and managed to go below the 50 EMA in daily time frame. And right now we're strongly thrusting towards upside. I'm gonna wait for a deeper correction so that I can start looking for longs. AUD USD, same story. We're bouncing from a minor discount that is below 38.2. After this strong impulsive move, this level is actually valid. I'm going to consider from this to this as a discounted price region. And in 1 hour, we have a clean sweep and breakout structure. So I'm going to wait for a deeper correction. It's possible that we're going to just keep moving towards upside to clear this high. Uh, let's see if it managed to correct back lower or not. In weekly time frame, the weekly bias is bullish. So overall, that's a high probability setup if price actually managed to go below this low before clearing this highs. NZD USD, we're bouncing from after this strong impulsive move, we're bouncing from 38.2, and we have a clean sweep at around this level and then a breakout structure. So let's see how it unfolds. I'm waiting for a corrective phase down so that I can start looking for longs from this level. USD CHF, USD CHF is pretty much bearish. Overall, the trend is very much bearish. In daily perspective, the last impulsive move was sharp, and right now we are just dropping from 38.2. The daily bias was bearish, and we managed to go below this low. So let's see if we find any tradable opportunity here or not. Uh, okay, guys. I think we can consider this one as a setup. This was a let me see. Can we consider this one as a sweep of liquidity and then breakout structure? Is it a valid one? It's better if we just stick with this one and wait for a higher price so that we can start looking for short. For now, there is nothing. USD JPY, in daily time frame, price is currently trading above 50 EMA, even though the last breakout structure was downside. But in 4 hour, we are actually bullish. And after this breakout structure in 4 hour, I'm waiting for price to come back at around this level so that I can start looking for longs in this one. USD CAD, we managed to create a breakout structure towards downside. The daily bias is we're currently dropping from equilibrium. The weekly bias is actually bullish. The last weekly candle was an insider bar. So it's possible that we're gonna just trade back higher to clear this highs and go inside this FVG. But at the same time, we have a clean setup in this level. So I'm definitely gonna keep this in my watch list and I'm gonna monitor it. And if I find any good setup unfolding, then I will love to get involved into this one with a low risk. Dixie is dropping. EJ. Okay, I'm looking for longs in EJ and GJ. I already have placed my limit order in GJ. I have my orders at around this level. The weekly bias is bullish, even though the previous week actually cleared a very significant swing high, and right now it's rejecting back downside, but still the overall trend is pretty much bullish. In monthly time frame, we are dropping after clearing the previous month high. So let's see how the setup actually unfolds. This is not a high probability setup because the HPL is not that clear and the weekly bias is not that lining up. but still I'm gonna look for long and I'm gonna get involved with a lower risk in this one. EJ is actually more high probable than GJ. Look at this. We have a clean buy side liquidity resting at around this 186.922 level, 920 level, and we can target for this. The weekly bias was bullish. The last weekly candle was very much impulsive towards upside, and right now we're just correcting back lower after clearing the previous weekly high. So let's see how it unfolds in daily time frame. If we just, even though it created a breakout structure, but if we drop a Fibonacci on this impulsive move, because we're currently strongly trading above 50 EMA, then we can see we are just trading towards the 38.2 level. So price is still in a very premium range. Uh, yeah, let's see. But this setup actually looks more valid. Let's see if we can get a setup in 4 hour. Okay, if I find any 15-minute setup at around this level, I'll definitely love to get involved into this one because this one looks high probable to me. Till now there is no setup in EJ. We failed to create a new breakout structure towards upside, and right now we're just correcting. We're just stuck here. It's possible that we're gonna trade below lower and then create a breakout structure, then a setup. Let's see. Let's wait for it. TJ, I'm gonna look for this longs. Okay, this was the last impulsive move towards upside. We're currently bouncing above from the equilibrium, so everything is lining up here. BSC, oh guys, BSC is very near to its all-time high. I'm still holding my positions here. Look at this drop after budget, and then how beautifully it managed to correct back higher. Beautiful. Let's see what's going on in the miners. Uh, we already covered all this analysis, all the setups in the last session, maybe. So if you're new here, I will definitely recommend you to go and watch the last session first. EUD CAD, I'm waiting for a corrective phase down. NZD CAD, I'm waiting. No, I'm skipping it because the price is still in a premium range. I want to see price into a deeper correction, at least below 38.2, so that I can start looking for longs in NCAD. GBP CAD, I'm looking for short. Yep, I'm looking for shorts, but there is no valid setup yet. I'll be waiting for price to drop below this low, and then in that case, we can look for new tradable opportunities in this one. GCAD, definitely something I'm going to keep in my watch list after we spot any kind of break of structure from this level. AUD CHF, we're bullish overall. We're bouncing from OTE level, and right now I'm waiting for a deeper correction so that I can start looking for longs in this one. GBP CHF is dropping sharply after market open, and this is the last break of structure towards downside where price is trading below uh, 50 EMA in daily time frame. So let's see if we find any tradable opportunity in this one or not. This is the last sweep that I can spot after this breakout structure. Can consider this one as a sweep. Let's say I'm going to keep this in my watch list. I'm going to wait for a deeper correction in this one, GBP CHF, so that I can start looking for shorts. NZD CHF, there is nothing. No, it's clean. Like we're bouncing from this level. We're targeting for this highs. I'm waiting for a deeper correction so that I can start looking for longs. ECAD, there is nothing. Euro CHF, we're waiting for a breakout structure towards downside below this low so that I can start looking for shorts here, targeting this low. AUD NZD, nothing. We're just creating a new high, so let's wait for it. GBP NZD, we already cleared this low, so we have a new impulsive leg, and I'm waiting for a deeper correction towards upside so that I can start looking for shorts in GBP NZD. CAD CHF, we are waiting for this breakout so that we can start looking for shorts if price managed to correct back higher after giving us a breakout structure towards downside. We have a clean sweep at around this level, so let's see how it unfolds. NZD, Euro NZD, in Euro NZD, this is a really high probability setup. Overall, we're below 50 EMA in daily time frame. This last daily candle was strongly impulsive and closed strongly below downside with a bearish closing after clearing both previous day high and previous day low. So that's a really strong sign. And what we are waiting for, we are waiting for a deeper correction towards OT level so that we can start planning for shorts. Euro GBP, I'm skipping this one for now. I'm waiting for this breakout structures, and then we're gonna get some setups. Right now, if we just zoom out in daily time frame, we are at a premium market in daily time frame, and we're looking for shorts. Euro AUD, we're beautifully dropping, and we're possibly going towards this low. So that's our HPL. I'm waiting for a deeper correction upside so that I can start looking for shorts. BTC USD corrected very strongly during the last few sessions. GBP JPY, I'm looking for this long. That's a valid long. So that's a valid long, but that's not a high probability long. Yeah, it is actually high probability long because the weekly bias is bullish, but the monthly bias is already cleared. So if we just stick with the weekly bias, then in that case, that's the high probability long setup. AUD JPY, nothing. NZD JPY, nothing. NZD JPY, we're waiting for deeper correction below 38.2. We're already in 38.2, so I'll be waiting for some good setups in this one. Let me check what is the visibility here. Hours, okay, perfect. VIX is dropping. EJ, I'm gonna look for 50-minute setups in this one. And weekly bias is was bullish, and we have already cleared the weekly bias. The monthly bias is still intact, so we can, if we find any good tradable opportunity, then we can definitely go for that with a high risk, with a full risk. I'm gonna look for this 4-hour OT. Let's see how it unfolds. The monthly bias is still intact. We can still target for the previous monthly high. The okay, CAT CHF, CHF JPY, CHF JPY played out pretty well. Look at this. We were planning for this long last week, but we missed the trade by few pips. CAT JPY, we are overall bullish. Even though the last breakout structure was downside, but still we're strongly trading above 50 EMA. So we're only gonna look for longs in 4-hour. I have a clean setup in CAD JPY, and it looks like the position is already triggered. No, it's not. I'm gonna place my orders at around this level. Let's wait for it. Let's see what the daily bias, by the way. The daily bias was bullish and we have already cleared it. The weekly bias was bullish and we already cleared the previous weekly high. Only the monthly bias is properly lining up with this setup. So we can definitely risk full R in this one too. So definitely something I'm going to add in my watch list. So yeah, that's it. So let's see if we have any good intraday, intraday tradable opportunity or not. Quickly scan. I'm going to quickly scan through the majors. Euro USD, we are currently at a premium market. We're waiting for a deeper correction for a discounted price so that we can start looking for longs. This was the last breakout structure towards upside, and we're currently trading above 50 EMA. GBP USD, same story. I'm waiting for a deeper correction in 4-hour below the equilibrium of 38.2 so that I can start looking for longs. Same story for gold. I'm waiting for a deeper correction below 38.2 or below equilibrium so that I can start looking. I can start look for long setups in 15-minute. GBP, AUD USD. AU is also into a premium price, and we're looking for a deeper correction so that we can start looking for longs. Same story for NZD USD, USD CHF, just opposite story. Uh, this was the last breakout structures toward downside, and we're waiting for a deeper correction towards upside so that we can start looking for shorts. USD JPY, I'm waiting for a deeper correction towards downside. Currently, we're sitting into we're sitting into a premium range. The overall context is bullish, so let's wait for price to come below 38.2. USD CAD, this was the last breakout structure toward downside, and we're currently dropping from the OT, from the equilibrium. So we can start looking for shorts here. I'm gonna wait for this breakout structure. So this is something I'm gonna add into my watch list. Yep, I'm gonna add UCAD in my watch list because after this breakout structure, we can wait for a corrective phase up and start looking for shorts towards this low. Let's see what's going on in daily perspective. The daily bias is bearish, so this is going to be a good high probability trade setup if it managed to correct back higher after giving us this breakout structure. uh Dixie is dropping, which is perfectly lining up with the USD CAD bias. Okay, I'm looking for EJ and GJ long. Okay guys, that's it from my side. See you soon on the next session. I have USD CAD in my watch list for the daily intraday setup. I'm looking for a short here, and I have this pairs in my watch list, and I'm waiting majority of the pairs. I'm just waiting mode. I'm just waiting for the more price action to unfold. So see you soon on the next session, guys. Have a great day.